Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading today for the Divine Feminine on the Masculine. So just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. So this is kind of an interesting reading today. So it's going to be a little bit more visual. So I'm going to actually use this deck, which is my Twin Flame Oracle. And we're going to use it to kind of like ask our questions. And we're going to make it more of an interactive reading. So of course you can just take these messages that I provide for you as the message, and or you can take your own tarot deck and you can choose what card that you want to represent the particular question or the card that I suggest, and you'll flip it over and you will go through that deck and pick the card before and after the card for a special message. So I'll kind of go through it and show you guys what I mean as we go through this reading. But as usual, I'll let you guys know what I'm using as I shuffle each deck. And these beautiful orgonites are the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine Nude, and everything will be down below. So let's get into it. So for the Divine Feminine here, this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to take these first two cards, and this is the first question. So how is this masculine feeling about the Divine Feminine? Like, what's the current vibration that he is getting? Like, what is his current vibration towards this feminine? So what we're going to do is we're going to actually grab a card from this deck here, which is called the Sacred Mirror Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144. And we're going to grab an oracle card just to kind of get an overall sense of the vibration that masculine is feeling at this time towards feminine. So what is this vibration? We have snooping. Interesting, you guys. So some of your masculines could be looking you up online. Maybe some of you have this feeling. Maybe others of you don't know. And if you don't have online social media, hi Chibs. I don't know why, but Chibs wants to come through the camera here. Do you want to get in on this reading, you cutie pie? So if you don't have social media, this could just be masculine is kind of trying to figure out something about you or gain some sort of information, maybe by going online or asking other people about you, just kind of searching for something to get some kind of information. So we're now going to go into my Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and this is where I will explain. So the vibration, right, is snooping. So what is snooping? You'll hear a lot in tarot that the Page of Swords is a card where we are, maybe spying on someone online. So we are going to select the Page of Swords in this deck. So I'm going to shuffle it and then we're going to turn it over. But you guys can select any kind of card that you want to represent this snooping energy. And then you'll use that. But I'm going to go ahead and select the Page of Swords. So I've just put this over and I'm going to look for the Page of Swords now, and the message before it and after is going to be our message. So we are looking for the Page of Swords. What is this masculine snooping about? How is he feeling when he's snooping? What is he trying to figure out, etc.? Let's take a look. Where are you, Page of Swords? This is a little time consuming, but I just think it's kind of cool. Here it is, Page of Swords. Okay, this is what we got. So the card before it and after it is the message. So here's the lovely Page of Swords. We have Judgment, Karma Review, and we have the Nine of Cups. Okay. Satisfaction and wish fulfillment. What I'm getting here is that masculine feels like feminine is his wish come true. Okay. But, and this isn't blaming the masculine for if there was a demise in the connection or if something is going on in this connection right now where you guys are, either in separation or experiencing a challenge. This is telling you, though, that the masculine is looking at his choices from the past and kind of coming to some sort of conclusion that feminine is actually his wish fulfilled, that he was really satisfied with the feminine, or he's currently satisfied with the feminine and is really about ready to make a big decision. So he's looking at his life overall and he's really reviewing where he is, how he has arrived at his current destination, where he wants to go next, and he's connecting wish fulfillment and satisfaction to the feminine. So that's literally what he is feeling vibrationally towards this feminine. I'm also getting some of you that if this is a masculine that you haven't seen or spoken to in a little bit of time, what he is seeing is you living your best life. And so that's causing him to feel like maybe he screwed up. Maybe he let the best thing in his life go. That's for some of you. Okay. So anyways, you guys, you could have gotten different cards than these. You can take these messages or you can take your own if you guys decided to follow along with your own deck. So that's how the reading's going to go. Okay. So the next one that we're going to get into is when this masculine is alone, because, you know, if he's either hanging out with other people or there's someone else in his life, just depends on what the story is. When he's all alone and he doesn't really have a lot going on, a lot of distraction, and he's sitting with his feelings, what do the memories look like? What is this nostalgic energy? So the Six of Cups in tarot is very much nostalgic energy. So that's what I'm choosing to get the messages today. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into this deck here called Arrows of Love that I created, Oracle, and get at least a key card to see what the situation is about. What is this memory or this nostalgic feeling that masculine has? Ooh, okay. So masculine has a memory or is recalling something about interference. Something got in the way. So that's what he's thinking about. So let's go into my Arrows of Love Tarot, and we're going to go for, like I said, Six of Cups. Six of Cups energy. What does this look like? What is masculine attributing to this? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Ooh, okay. All right. Some of you, that could be like your masculine, okay? He's like pretty hot, but very alluring, very attractive masculine here, okay? But this, it's like who the masculine is or was got him into trouble. And so this disrupted. He allowed something to interfere with this connection. That's what I'm picking up on here. So you guys could have gotten something different or in addition to this, but it created a major disruption in this connection. The masculine could have been kind of, you know, allured into another area of his life. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a love interest. It could be career. It could be money, finances, family stuff, maybe even friend stuff. But whatever it is, something created a major tower moment, and there was just like this collapse of the connection. So masculine thinks a lot about how things went down and why it went down and what got in the way or what he allowed to get in the way. So that's what he's really thinking about, Divine Feminine, in his alone time. He's thinking about how it all came crashing down and what got in the way. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so now we're going to move on into the next message, which is, where is this masculine block? So I chose the barrier and third party card, because the third party doesn't necessarily mean it has to be another person, even though we did get this card, right? But this is more or less like, what was the wedge, okay? So what is this current barrier and wedge that masculine is still dealing with at this time that might be keeping him from coming forward with the feminine? Let's see what that is. What's this wedge barrier here that masculine still could be? Okay, image. So it's the way he sees himself. It's the way that he sees himself, his image, who he is, who he's becoming, etc. So we're going to go into Fire Witch Tarot's Opium Twin Flames Tarot for this one. How we see ourselves. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this Nine of Pentacles energy, because Nine of Pentacles to me is a card that we're really looking at ourselves, you know, and we're working on ourselves. It's like a self-help, self-image type of card, who we want to be. So Nine of Pentacles is what I am going with. You guys can go with something else totally. It's up to you. We're looking for the Nine of Pentacles in this deck. Let's see what is surrounding this energy. Nine of Pentacles, with what is currently still kind of like in the way or blocking masculine at this time. Nine of Pentacles, where are you? Can you imagine if it's the last card? That's happened to me sometimes where I'm just like, really? Nine of Pentacles, or I've just like totally missed it. So I'm going a little slow. I don't want to miss it. Where are you, Nine of Pentacles? Here we go. Nine of Pentacles. There it is. So the one card before it and after it. Okay, what do we have? We have the Queen of Swords and the Sun. So the Queen of Swords energy, this is perhaps a person that is in control. And then we also have the Sun, which is masculine energy. That's the Sun. But it's also very happy energy. Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is this. I'm getting here what's blocking this masculine is the feminine's perception of masculine. This is actually really doing a number on his confidence. So if something did happen in the past, if masculine allowed something to interfere in the connection or the relationship, the masculine still somewhat feels that the feminine could be looking at him in a negative way. So he doesn't necessarily feel confident or really that good about himself. Nine of Pentacles energy. So I'm just getting here that he's working on himself. He's working on improving his life. And that still seems to be somewhat of a barrier for him, or a block, is that he doesn't feel as confident because feminine may have gone cold on him or has pulled her energy back or is just really disciplined, and she's not, you know, putting up with BS. She's not putting up with just, you know, just energy that is not 100%, like come to me correct, come to me 100%, or don't come to me at all. And so sometimes the Queen of Swords can feel a little harsh, and you can see here that this masculine is actually bowing down to the feminine. So feminine seems to be in a power position with maybe even not communicating or staying strong and just continuing to stay in, you know, just like to herself. And this is something where the masculine kind of questions, does she care about me? Am I something that she wants? Am I good enough for her, etc.? So there's all kinds of self-confidence issues that masculine is currently battling with right now. That's what we're getting here. So it seems to be in the way right now. Okay, so now we're going to go into the healing. So what is masculine healing and also understanding right now? Not only about himself, but just about life, just about this journey, etc. Let's go into my spirit or signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Okay, so we have Enchanted. Wow. I'm immediately getting a message, you guys, because remember the King of Flames, which is King of Wands. It said alluring, enchanted, alluring, you know, it's like magical. It's like people that get sucked into the outer appearance of things, or it's just like short-lived passion, but you know, they go for it, but it doesn't last kind of energy. So there's something about this masculine is healing this aspect of himself. He could get bored very easily, and he's starting to understand that maybe there's something lacking within himself that is causing him to feel empty. So instead of trying to fill his cup up with other things or other people, he's now going within himself, kind of like enchanting himself for a change rather than looking for other people to enchant him. Okay, that's the message. So let's go ahead now and go into, let's see here. We're gonna go into this deck again, and I'm gonna go with the healing Four Swords. That's me. Four Swords energy is healing to me. It's somebody that's taking the time to go within. They're going Zen mode. So we're going to go with Four Swords for this one. What is masculine healing when it comes to this enchanting kind of like, you know, needing to be fulfilled every second of the day, you know, but just not really taking the time to really go within. So let's see what this healing is all about. Four of Swords, here it is. Oh, yep, there's that Three of Cups energy. Oh my God. It's amazing how the messages come out. Okay, what's Six of Wands? Six of Wands is a beautiful card, but it can sometimes be very ego. It's kind of like, look at me, recognize me. Here I am on the top of this mountain. Recognition. I need this recognition. I need people to see me a certain way, or I just need to be recognized. Feed me. Three of Cups. It could be there's other people in masculine's life that he, in a way, makes his rounds with. Okay, so there could be some sort of like karmic ties that he's having a difficult time letting go of, or it could just be a good time party all the time, doesn't really want to, you know, spend too much time being one-on-one. So it could be him running from himself. So I'm for sure getting here that this masculine is healing this aspect. He's recognizing that this energy is unfulfilling in the long run, that he has to learn, rather than getting this fulfillment from other people, he's gonna have to supply it for himself. So in a way, it's almost like this is some sort of supply that he's been going into and dipping into for quite some time. But he's starting to recognize that that's just not doing it for him anymore either. So masculine could just be somewhat at the bottom right now, but it's going to take being at the bottom in order to have like that wake up call of what really needs to heal. And there's something within the masculine that absolutely needs to heal. He needs to fulfill himself rather than looking for that fulfillment outside of himself. You see that, feminines? So this is the work that your masculine is currently doing right now. And that's what he's starting to understand. I like this because we're really piecing things together. What does this masculine feel regretful for? And feels like maybe he's sorry about or would like your forgiveness for, feminine. Okay, let's take a look at this. So we're going to go back into this deck. Okay, so we have wings of love. Some of you guys, I am immediately getting that your masculine looked at you and still looks at you as an angel. You didn't deserve something. You didn't deserve the way that he treated you. I'm not villainizing masculine. I'm just going with the messages here. Sees you as someone that just was an angel. And the thing is, I'm also getting on the same token, wanted to protect you from him. So may have harshly let you go or just let you go, period, which really hurt you. But it was really all for your own protection because he sees you as divine. He sees you as an angel. So that to me here, this forgiveness card, 5 of Cups for me. That's my card I'm choosing, 5 of Cups, because that's all about regret and feeling shame. 5 of Cups energy. Let's find out about this regret and forgiveness that the masculine is asking for. 5 of Cups. I know the picture on that one, so be somewhat easier for me to find. It's this one with the tear. Ooh, look, you guys. The 9 of Cups actually came up at the very beginning of the reading. Remember, masculine sees feminine as a ultimate fulfillment, wish fulfillment, dream come true. So he does have a lot of regret, okay? He has a lot of regret that he let that go. It's almost like you guys didn't even really get off the ground. You guys had this very exciting and enchanting, and he was very connected, like very attracted. There was like a magnetism between you and masculine, feminine. But for some of you, this connection was cut short. It's like it was just really like, wow, pow in the beginning. And then, you know, telling you you're an angel, you're my dream come true. And then just like, bam, turned it off. And so that's why there's a lot of regret that this masculine has, that maybe the two of you didn't even have a chance to get this connection off the ground or spend even more time together. It's like it was over before it even started. That's for some. So the masculine has a lot of pity within himself, feels I'm also getting too that masculine could have felt sorry for himself for a while now too. But again, there is this need to look within to figure out, where am I going wrong? Where am I falling short? He's having issues or has had issues with other people. So he realizes that he's got some sort of cycle within him that he needs to break. Okay. And also this is about, new passion, exciting. There's something about this masculine that really might be addicted to the thrill or the chase. So this is something else that he's working on. Okay. Because you really were or are what he wants, feminine, but there's just a lot of stuff that he's got going on that he needs to clear up. That's what we're seeing here. So he's got a lot of regret for what happened because you were the best thing and he let it go, or something happened there. So now we're going to go into deception and mask. So what is the masculine still kind of like? How is he deceiving himself, or what is he still kind of hiding from or masking at this time? So we're going to go into this deck here. Okay, so we have practice. So let's get the message on it so it all makes sense to me. So this right here is Seven of Swords to me. Any kind of energy where we're running away from something or we're hiding something, any deceptive energy is Seven of Swords. So let's look up Seven of Swords and see what the message is. Seven of Swords energy. We have 2 sevens immediately. That's interesting. All right, Seven of Swords energy. What do we got going on here? Super sexy deck, you guys, if you're looking for a sexy deck. I highly recommend this one. Seven of Swords, where are you? Here we are. Seven of Swords. Ooh, bam. Right next to the Empress, feminine's energy. Okay. With the Nine of Swords. Wow. The Nine of Swords, you guys, it's like self-induced pain. This is like worst case scenario in your mind. It's mental anxiety. Masculine has a lot of mental anxiety when it comes to this feminine, you guys. Absolutely. So he is trying with this practice card. So it makes sense to me now. He is trying. He's practicing a new way of living or being, okay? But there's still some things that he's still tending with, or contending with, that's the word. There's still some things that he might, like layers to an onion. It's like going to take time to peel back each layer. And that's what's happening for masculine. So it's like practice obviously makes better, or not perfect, but just better. So it's going to take some time, but masculine sure does have a lot of anxiety over you, feminine, or whoever's resonated with this reading this time. But yeah, that's it. Because this is a timeless reading. I think I forgot to say this. This can resonate for any time, anytime you happen to run across these messages. But masculine is trying to be a better version of himself. He's practicing. He's got new practices. It's either some sort of like new spiritual practices, or he's just going about his life in a different way. And he doesn't want to repeat this pattern with other people. So there's something that's really sticking out to him with this feminine that's helping him to want to be that better version of himself. But it's like there's still these layers that he's needing to pull back and face. And it's tough. That's what we're getting here. It's tough. It's work, but he's in practice, you guys. That's good. He is doing the work. So now we're going to go into the Ascension and lessons. So what has the masculine learned? What has the masculine, maybe what is the masculine mastering right now? So this is the second time that angel came up. We had the wings, right, and the angel, and now we have guardian angel, cloud shapes. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with temperance on this one, because the temperance is an angel, right? It's an angel holding the 2 cups. I'm just feeling guided to go with that angel. So let's look into that. Let's find temperance and see where the masculine is in ascension right now, what he's learning. What's the temperance energy? There it is. A lot of reevaluation, a lot of looking back and just kind of evaluating the progress. Look, work in progress. This masculine is working towards bettering himself, feminine. You're the angel that is guiding him on his ascension journey. That's the message. So through you, he's learning some lesson. You know, whatever worked or didn't work, it's like he is learning this lesson through you, feminine. And as you heal and restore yourself, this also helps the masculine to want to do the same. So lead by example, feminine. Live your best life. This also offers that inspiration for masculine to do the same, because he's definitely reevaluating his next steps. He's evaluating the next step that he takes on his journey to work on himself to be the best version of him. Wow. And it's like you're the angel that is leading the way, your energy, your light. It's like steering the boat. Dang, that's pretty cool. Okay. So if you and this masculine are not speaking right now, this is what the masculine is observing in silence, or what he is seeing while you guys are not speaking. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. What is the energy surrounding this? Ooh, he's oh shoot, I didn't turn off my phone. He's seeing you through rose-colored glasses, feminine. There's like the lens of love. Damn, and I'm gonna have to turn that off. All right, so what is this mute energy? No communication. What I'm going to do I'm going to go with rose-colored glasses on this one. 7 of Cups, very dreamy energy, okay? Page of Cups can be that too, but 7 of Cups is what I'm feeling for this one, you guys. What is this masculine so dreamy about while the two of you are not in communication, or just maybe not spending as much time together? What does this dreamy energy look like? All right, 7 of Cups, let's find it. I forget what the 7 of Cups, oh, here it is, okay. Ooh, okay, the 8 of Keys, which is the 8 of Pentacles that actually just showed up. Okay, so I'm seeing here that the masculine might be actually watching the feminine work. He might be seeing her somehow. I'm going to have to turn that off, you guys. I am so sorry for that disruption. I always turn off my phone. I don't know why I didn't this time. So while he is maybe working himself, or while he is seeing the feminine kind of in action, working, doing her thing, he's really admiring her. Wow. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune, this is about, you know, cycles. This is about maybe wanting to start to move things in a new direction. This actually gives the masculine some sort of like, you know, incentive to want to maybe move something along, or to reach out, or to move the cycle in this connection once again. This is also connected to fate and destiny. There's something about being fated or destined that masculine is holding when it comes to feminine's energy. So he could be seeing her as the one. He could be seeing her and him as just two people that maybe needed to learn in separation, but will ultimately come back together at a later date. There's something about fate and destiny. He feels fatedly tied and destinedly tied. I don't even know if those are words, connected to her. Okay, so he's seeing her in this like really magical energy. It's freaking magical, you guys. My God. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get, what does masculine want to communicate from his higher self to his feminine twin flame? So we're going to go into this deck here called the Divine Masculine Revelations that I created. I can't talk. All right. What does he want to communicate to her from his higher self? Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Oh no, I have a sneezing attack. Sorry guys, my kitty behavior. So don't take my behavior personally. This, whatever happened, was not about you. It was about me. That's what he wants to tell feminine right now from his higher self. I wish I could take back things I said. So masculine has a lot of regret. I mean, we actually went into that category, right? We went into this category. He has a lot of regret, wishes that he could take back certain things that he said. And I've thought a lot about you. You are on my mind, feminine. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys, this is the only portion of the reading that we didn't do tarot with. So we're just going to leave this one for decks with words. So these two decks right here are a combination from Rising Sun Oracle, What He Didn't Say, 1 and 2. What else is the masculine wanting to communicate to feminine? Whoa, from his higher self. I am sorry for ghosting you. So some of you guys could be dealing with a masculine where you were ghosted. He just kind of walked away. Silence. It's like, I don't understand what happened. It happened so suddenly. I just don't get it. So there could be a lot of confusion here. So there's regret about ghosting you. Oh, see, here's another sorry. I apologize for the way things ended between us. So the way things ended in this connection, masculine is feeling really sorry, and he wants feminine to know in this reading. There are parts of myself I do not like. These qualities I have projected onto you. I am embarrassed for the way I treated you. Whoa. So remember, you guys, there's something about the masculine's image, what he's seeing in the mirror, he doesn't like. He doesn't feel as confident as maybe he once did. So it may have taken something to go down between masculine and feminine for him to start to finally look at himself, to figure out what aspects are not working and what he wants to change and improve. So he is telling feminine these things today. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and see. The answer is yes. So what is the answer yes to right now? This could be anything, you guys. What is the answer yes to? Clean it up. Okay, so the answer is yes. Masculine is cleaning up his mess. Okay. So when it comes to tarot, let's go ahead and choose a cleanup. I'm going to use death, because death is about, we can't move any further, it's about leaving the old behind so we can go towards new beginnings. So let's go with death with this one, you guys. What is the masculine cleaning up? What is he saying yes to? What is he cleaning up here? Let's look for that death card. What is masculine cleaning up here? There it is. Death. Woo! Knight of Wands and the Moon. Okay. I've got Sag, Scorpio, and Pisces and Cancer. So got a lot of energy there, you guys. A lot of water and fire. That always comes in my readings. So this is the deal. This masculine right now is actually looking to find himself. Now, the way that he's choosing to find himself, he could be traveling. He could be abroad. He could be somewhere else. He could be in a different state, different country. But those things don't have to apply. The Knight of Wands, though, is basically off on an adventure trying to figure out who they are. That right now is where masculine is at. If he needs to take some time away, he can't really commit right now. He can't really stay in one place for too long. This is a part of his ascension journey. The moon is all about, our illusions, but it's also about our subconscious. It's connecting to our higher self. It's also about dreams. It's a lot of energy that's feminine. So there's a lot of feminine energy on this masculine's journey that has a really big part of him wanting to clean up his act. He wants to transform because of feminine. Knight of Wands can also be a transformation from being a player to being someone that's a little bit more serious. This is also a transition from a younger masculine to an older masculine, somebody who is, not as young and vibrant as they used to be, and things kind of slow down. I kind of feel like this is a masculine where you may have been with him in maybe his younger years and he's gotten a little bit older and things are starting to shift and change. So this is causing masculine to kind of look at life, and he's seeing finally for the first time the illusions of life, the illusions of people, short-lived and short-term happiness versus what's really involved with long-term happiness. So it's like he's trying to provide this for himself. And when he provides this for himself, he will grow and mature into a better version of him. And he may possibly face the feminine after that. So that's what masculine is saying yes to, cleaning up his act. I love it. What is masculine saying no to right now? What is that energy about? What is masculine saying no to? Oh, okay. Wisdom wake-up call. Time to move in a new direction. Okay, so let's see what this is about. So it's stuck energy, right? What is that stuck energy? I'm going to go for this one, and you guys may choose something else. Let's go with more of the Five of Wands. So I definitely want to choose a 5 for this one because that means something needs to change, but there's some sort of a struggle here. 5 of Wands means there's something that we're still battling, okay? What is masculine saying no to? We have this wisdom wake-up call. It's time to move on in a new direction. It's time to clean it up. We already know that masculine is trying to clean it up. So let's see what he is resisting. So let's go into 5 of Wands energy. What's 5 of Wands? I almost feel like that moon card, there's something that's still like an illusion here. There's still something that masculine is trying to see clearly but is having a difficult time. So what's the struggle of this illusion? 5 of Wands. Here it is. Oh yeah, look, he's still it could be for some. Okay, I'm not going to say this for all. Some masculines are still needing to complete a cycle on their own. They still need to be independent. They need to be on their own on this journey. So they're not quite ready to come together in a full-blown union with feminine. They're still battling something within themselves. They have the awakening. The wake-up call has already happened for masculine, but masculine might still be choosing to be alone and needing to complete some sort of cycle on his own before coming together with feminine. So I'm getting here, you guys, that masculine might still be saying no to be in a commitment or relationship with feminine. He's just not ready yet. He still has things that he needs to do and accomplish. So the last one is return and union. So what does that look like? What does this union look like? What is this energy of union? So we're going to go into my twin flame angel numbers for this one and see what this energy of return and union looks like. 12. Oh, wow. Guardian angels. That's come up now 3 times. So that 1212. So 1212 could be a specific, number in something like December 12th. That could be it. You guys might be seeing 1212s around the time that you and the masculine will come back together. But your guardian angels right now are protecting you and this connection. So if things are happening or not happening, it is because the universe is, kind of protecting, you or your masculine right now. So if you guys are really worried or hell-bent on union right now, I'm kind of getting here that they're trying to say, obviously when the answer is yes. Ooh, interesting. What was the answer yes to? Oh my gosh, let's go back. Let me just go back. Not that I don't remember, but I just have to see this. Okay, so the answer is yes. This is a green light from your angels. The answer is yes. Right now you're being protected from this union because there's still some things that masculine is working on. Remember, you guys, he's working on clean it up. So Spirit is actually telling us to go back to the set of cards. The answer is yes card, okay? This is why union is not taking place right now. Masculine is still cleaning up his act. The moon is kind of distorted views, kind of still stuck in a little bit of an illusion, right? So some sort of transformation and death needs to take place. It's on its way. It just may not be happening at this moment. So 0330, there could be something about those numbers as well. Let's get one last message. Okay, 711. Not 711, 7111. Triggers brought on by your counterpart are necessary for the healing of past wounds and traumas. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like masculine is actually triggered by feminine, okay? He's triggered by what happened between the two of them. That's why moon's coming up, because the moon is the feminine's energy, okay? There she is. So because he was triggered, now what this is doing is it's pushing him to go into his traumas and his wounds from the past and heal these things. So again, he can be that better version of himself, not only for him, but for feminine. So this is the reason why union may not be happening at this particular time. So you're not putting your life on hold by me saying be patient, feminines, but just continue to work on yourself and do you. Let the masculine do the same. When we do that, we just allow things that are meant to be come into play. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a tarot on that one. We're going to go into Two of Cups, because Two of Cups to me is two people that are coming together. They're on the same page. So let's see what we need to know, additional information about this union or reconciliation return. Two of Cups. Let's take a look. What is our last message about this connection? Chibs, do not jump on the computer and stop the reading. Ooh, he almost ended it. Here we go. Two of Hearts. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is the masculine mastering himself and gaining the keys and the crown. See? But the thing is, you guys have gone through this like really immense amount of pain, both of you. Heartbreak, pain. Three of Swords energy. It's been heartbreaking the way that this union, or the way that when you guys came together and then maybe you disconnected, if that's your story. It's been heartbreaking. It's been heartbreaking for both of you, but on different levels and in different ways. But this right here is masculine obtaining the keys in a way to the kingdom. So that is something that still needs to take place. And try not to focus so much, feminines, on the pain, okay? Try not to focus on this energy of the loss. Really try to focus on empowering yourself, because the more that you're in that vibration, the more you actually lend that energy to the masculine. So beautiful reading, you guys. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys want to do me a favor, because it does help my channel, if you liked it, go ahead and give this reading a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, that would be fantastic if you want to. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.